Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Recolex channel. I am Reaker, and I extend my warm greetings to all our esteemed viewers. In this segment, we will delve into the fascinating world of the Burj Khalifa Tower, exploring its remarkable construction process and shedding light on the components of its magnificent skeleton. Before we proceed, I would like to kindly remind those who may have missed our previous videos about the Burj Khalifa to watch them first. These videos lay the foundation for the knowledge we will build upon in this segment, ensuring a comprehensive understanding of this architectural marvel. Our primary objective in this video is to provide you with reliable and captivating information about the Burj Khalifa. We are committed to delivering an experience that is both enthralling and educational, and we spare no effort in achieving this goal. So, I invite you to join us on this incredible journey as we unlock the secrets behind the creation of the Burj Khalifa. Building Burj Khalifa is like living in Dubai. Quick, expensive vanguard. The construction of this 280,000 square meter tower went relatively fast, and it is interesting to know that about 12,000 workers have labored for 6 years or 22 million hours to build this huge project. January 2004, excavation for the construction of Burj Khalifa began. February 2004, the installation of piles and columns for Burj Khalifa commenced. March 2005, the building's foundation work commenced. June 2006, completion of the 50th floor. January 2007, completion of the 100th floor. March 2007, completion of the 110th floor. May 2007, completion of the 130th floor. July 2007, completion of the 141st floor, setting a new record for the tallest building in the world. September 2007, completion of the 150th floor, setting a new record for the tallest freestanding structure in the world. April 2008, completion of the 160th floor, setting a new record for the tallest structure ever built by humans. January 2009, completion of the spire of the Burj Khalifa. September 2009, completion of the cladding and exterior of the building. January 2010, the Burj Khalifa was inaugurated. The construction cost of the Burj Khalifa was approximately $1.05 billion. This amount was financed through various sources, one of which was a loan obtained from Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates, has abundant economic resources as it is a land rich in oil production. Therefore, it was capable of providing loans and financial support for large projects like the construction of the Burj Khalifa. Additionally, the construction cost of the Burj Khalifa was covered through the sale of private apartments within the tower. A portion of the Burj Khalifa was designated as a collection of residential and commercial apartments that were sold. Overall, the construction cost of the Burj Khalifa was funded through a combination of financial resources, including loans and apartment sales. The design of foundations in buildings is crucial for ensuring their safety, as even a single mistake in foundation design can lead to the collapse of the entire structure. But how can a heavy structure be built on loose and sandy soil in Saudi Arabia without experiencing settlement or sinking into the ground? The engineers faced the challenge of not finding any firm layers, even after digging 140 meters into the ground. To address this issue, they utilized a type of foundation known as a hexagonal core pile. This pile was composed of I-shaped sections and columns that were connected to the central core of the pile. The pile itself was constructed using reinforced concrete, meaning it was made by combining steel bars and concrete with a thickness of 3 meters. This design allowed the weight of the building to be evenly distributed on the ground surface. But how could such a massive structure withstand the weak soil and sedimentary rocks? They employed 192 reinforced concrete roots under the foundation. These roots were able to resist the building's load due to the friction they had with both the weak but hard columns and the sedimentary rocks. This feature ensured that the building remained resilient against various leaks as well. The main structural element of the Burj Khalifa is a hexagonal reinforced concrete core located inside it. This core ensures the stability of the tower in all weather conditions, including severe storms and destructive winds in the city of Dubai. However, if this core were to have a long and slender shape alone, it would be impossible for it to remain stable, and it could collapse at any moment. To solve this problem, engineers found a solution. They supported the core on 3 sides and designed it in a staggered form to increase its efficiency. This design allows residents to live next to the core without being aware of its existence. The architects used this space well, and inside the core, the entire elevator system of the tower has been implemented. People exiting the elevators pass through the walls of the support structure and reach their respective rooms. However, even with this support system, it was not enough to ensure the stability of this massive structure during severe storms. The best method in structural engineering to prevent beam deflection is to use an I-shaped section. Engineers added intermediate walls to the walls of the retaining structure. An interesting point is that only about 70% of the Burj Khalifa is protected by the concrete core, while more than 25% does not have any protection for the concrete core. Instead, it's built using a steel frame and is an anti-climb net. That huge antenna, which uses about 4,000 steels, is built on the ground and then moved to its place using hydraulic cranes. Although Burj Khalifa is primarily resistant to deflection, the upper part of the superstructure bends up to about 180 centimeters during strong winds. However, in reality, the structure of the Burj Khalifa is not symmetrical, and its main shape is asymmetric. You may wonder why they didn't use a symmetrical shape. The answer to this question is that when wind passes around a structure, it can lead to a highly dangerous fluid mechanics phenomenon called vortex shedding. In this phenomenon, when the wind hits the face of the structure, it passes around its sides, creating a low-pressure zone behind it, resembling a vacuum. This vortex shedding oscillates and creates oscillatory forces within the building. If the natural frequency of vibration of the structure coincides with the frequency of the oscillations, the building will experience intense vibrations, a phenomenon known as resonance. These vibrations continue to increase and can eventually lead to the complete collapse of the tower. To overcome this problem, the company SOM, which designed the Burj Khalifa, introduced another innovation in architecture. The idea of architect Bill Baker and his team was to create a spiral shape in the tower to break up the vortex shedding. The spiral shape, inspired by the behavior of wind around offshore oil derricks, where the body takes on a helical form and reduces its volume relative to its length, allows the wind to pass smoothly without causing damage to the structure. This shape can easily divert the wind's path. In the history of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, numerous remarkable records have been achieved, solidifying its place in architectural history. These records include: the Burj Khalifa holds the distinction of being the tallest structure and skyscraper in the world, soaring to a staggering height of 828 meters. It boasts the highest number of floors of any building worldwide, a testament to its vertical magnificence. With its expansive dimensions covering an impressive 330,000 square meters, the Burj Khalifa stands as the largest structure in terms of footprint. The tower boasts the highest residential floor globally, offering an unparalleled living experience at extraordinary heights. Its elevator installations also claim the title of the tallest in the world, ensuring efficient vertical transportation within the tower. The Burj Khalifa features the highest outdoor observation deck globally, providing visitors with breathtaking panoramic views of the surroundings. On the 76th floor, one can find the highest swimming pool, offering a unique and luxurious experience high above the ground. The tower is also home to the highest mosque in the world, located on the 158th floor, providing a place of worship at extraordinary heights. Sports enthusiasts can enjoy the highest sports club in the world, situated on the 144th floor, where they can indulge in their favorite activities with a stunning backdrop. The Burj Khalifa houses the highest restaurant globally, located on the 122nd floor, allowing diners to savor their meals while enjoying unparalleled vistas. The construction of the Burj Khalifa required the utilization of an astonishing 31,400 tons of steel and an impressive 60 million tons of concrete, a testament to the monumental scale of this architectural marvel. You may be wondering, is it possible to build a building taller than the Burj Khalifa? While no structure has surpassed the height of the Burj Khalifa in years, there are massive projects under construction that may break the record this decade. However, the main contender expected to surpass the Burj Khalifa's height record in the not-too-distant future can be found with the Recolex channel. Join us to keep up with these developments. Thank you for staying with us until the end of the video. I hope the content was informative and valuable for you. Hope to meet